Hi, I'm Nicole and I'm a lawyer currently working at a law firm called ReedSmith LLP. The area of law that I specialise in is banking and finance law. So that means that I advise companies and banks who either want to obtain loans or make loans for a number of different reasons. Usually it is to finance buying a chain of properties, or maybe they want to buy another company or a series of different investments. So a bit about my route into being a lawyer. So I grew up in Northwest London. I live in Kentish Town, always have done. So I went to primary school in Kentish Town Primary School. I then left secondary school. I went to secondary school in another borough in Hendon, and it's called St Mary's. So a bit about my secondary school. So I actually loved the experience in hindsight. In the moment, I obviously realised that it was quite a bad school. It's in special measures quite a bit. It's actually closed down now due to being in special measures for way too long. But I think that experience was great in the sense that it taught me, number one, a lot about independent learning, and number two, about the importance of not letting distractions kind of ruin and get in the way of your work. So it's all well and good to have fun, and maybe obviously you will have distractions. You're going through a number of different changes, but it's really, really important where possible to try your best in your work and try and get the best possible grades that you can get, because I think that just ultimately opens so many more doors up for you later on in your life, and you don't want to have any doors closed to you at such a young age. So I think that as far as possible, do try and focus on your grades, even if there are distractions around you. After secondary school, I then left because obviously it wasn't a great school, and went to Woodhouse College, which again is in Finchley in London, and I did my A levels there. And after completing my A levels, I then went to the University of Birmingham, which was a great experience because obviously I've lived in London my whole life, and so I wanted to go somewhere that was a bit different, a bit outside of my comfort zone. And so I did law at the University of Birmingham, absolutely loved it, met loads of different people, and it was just a great, fun experience. So I would definitely encourage you to, when you get to the stage of thinking, okay, what do I want to do later on in life? Try and explore different opportunities, go outside your comfort zone as much as possible, and experience different cities as if you can, because I think that, in your education, that is the best place to be able to do so. Don't stress too much about what you want to do. I mean, I knew from when I got to college that I wanted to do law, but even still, when I was at university, I still tried other career paths. So, it's very okay to kind of keep your options open. And even now, some of the people that I studied with have gone on to do loads of different random things. So I think as long as you have good grades and you focus on that, I think that basically there's so many different opportunities available. So that would be my word of advice.